How we doing this morning, ladies and gentlemen? Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing? Nah, don't get scared now. I told you I got content coming out for y'all all day today. Wait, there's more. Ladies and gentlemen, the topic for this morning is going to be God wants to put a cash deposit on your life. What do you mean by that, Larry? You mean like going to the bank? Well, not necessarily, ladies and gentlemen. What I mean by that is God want to put a cash deposit on your life. God could be wanting to bless you with something. I mean, it could be anything. He could be wanting to bless you to get healed. He could be wanting to bless you to get a new job, a new home. But some of y'all don't want to meet. Y'all don't even want to do the things that's required of you, ladies and gentlemen. You have to learn to do the things that's required of you first before God puts he may put a cash deposit or just a deposit in general. You know, he want to meet you at the bank. Y'all want God to just make the deposit. That's not the way this works, ladies and gentlemen. You want God to make the deposit. You have to, excuse me, I'm sorry. You have to first meet him halfway. Well, Larry, what do you mean by first meet him halfway? Okay, that means doing what is asked of you. You know, if he asks you to do something, y'all need to do it. And this is what I say, ladies and gentlemen, you can't do nothing if your mind is clear. I mean, if it's full of distractions, smoke, all kind of stuff going on. You can't listen to him. If you're doing these things, ladies and gentlemen, you can't do that. You have to have a clear vision, clear tunnel vision, whatever God wants you to do, and he'll make that deposit. Once you start living right by God and isolating yourself, God will make that deposit on your life. It could be another day to live. It could be from avoiding you from getting in that car wreck. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want y'all to get this confused here. Just because he makes a deposit, it doesn't always have to be financially, ladies and gentlemen. That's not always the case. It doesn't always have to be financial, a financial blessing. Don't always think a deposit is financial blessing. He could be healing over anything. He could be healing over your sick aunt, your sick mother, your dying grandmother. Give your dying grandmother, instead of her dying today, give her another 5 months. Like I said, at some point, ladies and gentlemen, we're all going to have our time to go. But what I need y'all to understand is God wants to give me a deposit. But if I'm not listening or abiding by what he's telling me to do, he's not going to give me no deposit. Let me read this right here. In happy relationship with my hand. How you doing? How you doing? Have a marvelous day. David Francisco, what's going on? Shalom, shalom. All right. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, he wants to give us all deposits. But y'all want him to meet y'all at the bank too. It don't work like that. He's like, I'm not going to give you the deposit and you didn't do nothing to first earn the deposit. That's not the way God works, ladies and gentlemen. That's not the way Jesus Christ works. You want the deposit, you have to earn it. Just like a child. If you want to give your kids chores, if you want your kids to do chores, if you want your kids to earn money, I said it wrong, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. If you want your kids to earn money, they must do their chores. If they don't do their chores and do the things that's supposed to be done, then they don't get it. And that's the way Jesus Christ is. Jesus Christ is our parent. If we're not doing what we're supposed to do, he's not going to give you no deposit on anything. He's not going to give you that extra day to live. He's not going to heal you from that bad doctor's report. He's not going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. And why should he? Guys, a lot of us always going to God, pleading to him, asking him for stuff. But what are you doing? If you're not living right and abiding by his word, then God can say, screw you, go screw yourself. You know, I believe God has a sense of humor, ladies and gentlemen, and I believe that's how he is. I believe he'll say, you know what, go screw yourself. You keep coming to me, asking me for forgiveness. You want me to give you a deposit. You want me to bless you with one more day, one more life, bless you with this business, this job, but you're not doing nothing that I asked you to do. I want you to go and bless that brother. You had $2 in your pocket. You mean to tell me you couldn't get that brother or sister $1? That's crazy, y'all. Y'all got to make some of this stuff make sense. Y'all go to church. Some of y'all go to church and y'all preaching the gospel, but you're not living right. Now, I'm not saying be perfect and God high almighty all day and quoting scriptures, ladies and gentlemen. That's not what I'm saying. Please, let's not get it twisted. You're human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to slip up from time to time. You may say a few cuss words. I do. I'm far from perfect. Sometimes I have conversations, I converse with people about things that's not necessarily, all godly stuff. We are human flesh, people. I'm talking about for the most part. When you go places, people should be able to see something in you that you have God on your side. And when God can see that, he'll start blessing you. Once you start doing the things you're supposed to do, you'll get more abundance from the Lord Christ. Let me read some of these messages and I'm going to get up out of here. All right. Let's see. Tuning in from Sydney, Australia. Okay. Thank you. I'm stronger than. Okay. I'm glad you're strong, man. That's cool. I want to disown my daughter. She is trans. God does not approve. No, don't disown her. Don't do that. Don't disown your daughter, man. Listen, at the end of the day, that's still your flesh. Do not disown her. You know, you don't get but one daughter. If something happens, Lord forbid, you're gonna beat yourself up. Don't disown your daughter, man. I know it's hard, it's a hard pill to swallow, but you still have to accept her. Okay? You still gotta accept her. Accept her no matter what, even if she is a transgens. Don't do that. Don't mess up that spiritual bond with your daughter. God will punish you for that. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I feel the urge to call you the N-word, but I'm stronger than that. Okay. All right. That's however you feel. I want to disown my daughter. Okay. Having a hard time finding God in myself, especially Australia not being a religious country. Well, you know, like what you have to do is you have to, like I said once before, you have to isolate yourself. Pick up the Bible, find something that you believe in. Find something that you're passionate about. Once you start doing this right here, God is going to lead the way. You may not think it's a lot of things that you're good at. Find something you're good at. God going to give you all kind of ways. He'll work through you through art. God will work through you through anything that you like to do. And he'll send the right people in your path, brother. He will. Okay, what's this here? People don't accept that I want to believe in something else. Well, whatever you want to believe in, brother, like I said, I'm not here to judge. Whatever you want to believe in, that's your belief. I don't do that. That's not what I'm on here to do. I'm not on here to judge no one. I don't judge. I don't do that, okay? That's not who I am. I don't do that. Whatever you believe in, hey, believe in it to your best. All right? I can't believe we were just put here. I know there has to be something else. Yes, that is very well true. We're not just put here to just die. I hear a lot of people talk about that we're here just to die. That's not what we're here for. We're here to serve a purpose. We're not here to just rot. We got to serve a purpose. You know, don't you want to be a legend when you leave this world? You know, you want to be a legend. You want to have a legacy. You want to leave something behind. Don't just work, die, and rot away. You don't want to do that. No, you want to be something, become something. You know, you don't want to be an average Joe. When you're an average Joe, you're going to be just like the rest of society. Be different. Think outside of the box. Think outside of the realm. People don't accept that I want to believe in something. Okay, I read that. I can't believe we were just, yeah. Okay, y'all. Guys, I'm going to get on in here and get this day going. But like I said, don't worry. I have more fire content. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, I will not let you down. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Blessings. Love all y'all. Peace. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. All right. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. All right. Peace. All right. Love you too, man.